If you plan on playing GTA 6 on an Xbox console, I've actually got some good news for you. We'll be talking about what that good news is in this video today and a whole lot more. So this actually comes from an announcement, or I should say an internal email that was published from Xbox President Sarah Bond, who's actually set up a new team dedicated to game preservation and forward compatibility. So to get you guys up to speed, Sarah Bond was promoted to Xbox President a few short months ago and kickstarted some sort of a reorganization to streamline Microsoft's gaming organization to position itself for the future. And per emails received by Windows Central, confirmed by Microsoft as genuine, Xbox President Sarah Bond recently briefed her team on various topics. And in one of those emails, Sarah Bond reiterated Microsoft's plan to build a new Xbox hardware focusing on delivering the biggest technical leap ever in a generation. So that should be great news to fans of Xbox, because honestly, over the last couple of weeks and months, we've been talking about how it looks like Sony and the PlayStation 5 Pro is going to be the dominant place to play Grand Theft Auto 6 based on the technical specs that were revealed. And if you also believe the reports, the console is set to come out in 2024, which would make it a perfect time to arrive right before GTA 6. So honestly, we were all looking at Xbox going like, well, what are you guys going to be doing? Well, it looks like Xbox is moving full speed ahead on its next console generation, and considering it's been nearly 4 years since the release of the Xbox Series X and S, that's not entirely surprising. And the email made it very clear that Xbox feels like it has lost this generation, and now the company's focus lands squarely on the next one. And with how significant of a title Grand Theft Auto 6 is set to be, it's no surprise that Microsoft and Xbox are probably going to come out with a new console, probably positioned just for this title. And honestly, Xbox needs some good news when it comes to Grand Theft Auto 6. The last time we were talking about Xbox and GTA 6, we heard from a senior artist at Rockstar Games who basically said the Xbox Series S is a huge challenge for developers, and said that he wouldn't use it if it was given for him for free. So if you remember, senior artist at Rockstar Games, Highland Sai, said this in a reply to a fan's question who asked whether the Series S will achieve 30 FPS, and then realized they probably had to save up to buy a PlayStation 5 after his reply. The individual Kunlun Jade said, "I wonder if I can ask if Xbox Series S can achieve 30 frames. I don't want to upgrade the equipment for the time being." And they responded, "Good question. Just to express my personal opinion, any masterpiece, even a game with poor image quality, is a huge challenge to Series S. Please refer to Baldur's Gate. I personally won't play with this thing, even if it's for free. It seems that I may have to save up and buy a PlayStation 5 immediately." So it really does seem like Xbox needs a proper response to the PlayStation 5 and the PS5 Pro. And I don't know enough about the technical specifications of the Xbox Series S, or ultimately how it's going to work when GTA 6 gets here, but my big fear is that fans that have that system might ultimately get left behind, and eventually Rockstar may only do things for PlayStation 5 and Xbox Series X. And honestly, there might come a time where all they do is update the game for the next generation, like what we saw with GTA 5. So that might be the PlayStation 5 Pro and whatever Microsoft is ultimately going to call their next generation Xbox. And I certainly don't want to start a console war here, but I do kind of share these same fears as someone that's fortunate enough to have both the Xbox Series S and X. I was able to grab the Series S when it was on like a huge discount, and I've actually set that up in a completely different room outside of my recording studio, because it's kind of where I do like my casual gaming, and I feel like that's honestly the perfect console for it. So that's where I play things like Rocket League and, PGA Tour games and whatnot. And the Series X I would use if I was doing more hardcore gaming. Certainly that's where I would play GTA 6 on. So hopefully Microsoft and the team over at Xbox have their heads squared on straight, and they're able to get this thing out before Grand Theft Auto 6 gets here, because if they don't, I feel like it could be a massive shift in the marketplace of people jumping ship going to PlayStation 5. And honestly, I think that's because the magnitude of Grand Theft Auto 6. This is just in my personal opinion, in my own experience, but I remember when I was growing up, I specifically got an Xbox over a PlayStation because I wanted to play Halo. For me, Halo was that game. It's what my friends and I played. It's what I enjoyed. And if I didn't have an Xbox, I was completely out of luck. And I feel like there might be some people that value the performance experience and honestly, some of the potential exclusives that Rockstar Games might give away for those that are playing the game on Sony's PlayStation 5 and PS5 Pro. As things currently stand, Rockstar Games has a working relationship with Sony. They have given exclusive discounts and bonuses to people that play Grand Theft Auto Online and Red Dead Online on the PlayStation 5. And they also gave exclusive bonuses and discounts to people that ended up purchasing the PS5 version of GTA 5 and the PlayStation 5 version of Grand Theft Auto Online. And whether those exclusives and bonuses be something tiny like in-game clothing or weapons, or something massive like an exclusive version of the console, or even getting the game, let's say perhaps early, I don't even know if that's a thing that could happen. I do remember that Rockstar did something like that back in Grand Theft Auto 4 with its two DLCs, The Ballad of Gay Tony and The Lost and the Damned. That was when Rockstar actually had a relationship with Microsoft, and those DLCs came out early for the Xbox 360 instead of the PlayStation 3. And I feel like it was a large exclusive, like months, if not a year, that the Xbox had those DLCs and those expansions early. So I don't know if something like that is possible in 2025, hopefully when the game comes out and not 2026, but Rockstar does have a history of giving out some pretty epic exclusives. That could shift thousands of individuals from playing the game on an Xbox to playing the game on a PlayStation 5. So hopefully this is some good news for Xbox fans. It looks like Microsoft is aware they need a new generation console, and they hope to get it out the door by the time GTA 6 gets here so that they can ultimately win the next generation. But I'd ultimately love to hear from you guys in those comments down below. What system are you guys going to be playing Grand Theft Auto 6 on? Is it going to be a PlayStation 5? Are you going to be holding out for the PlayStation 5 Pro? Or will it be on the Xbox Series X? Or are you playing on the S, even though there's rumors about the performance not being so great? Will you wait for the new Xbox console or wait for the game to come out on PC? If it does, there again is no guarantee. Maybe we're looking at a Red Dead Redemption situation here where the game just doesn't come out on PC at all. But let me know what you think in those comments down below. I'd love to hear from you guys down there. If you guys did go on to enjoy this video, though, a like rating would, of course, be awesome. And be sure to subscribe to my YouTube channel if you are new. You want to stay up to date on all the GTA 6 videos that I'll be doing here on my channel. And be sure to ring that notification bell as well. Sometimes YouTube just doesn't work, and if you ring that bell, you'll always be guaranteed to be notified when new videos arrive. But of course, as always, guys, thank you all so much for watching. Take care, and I'll see you guys in the next video.